Mass death. Let's talk about that. The death of my first fish tank. Talking real quiet, it is 1:30 in the morning. I want to talk about my tank. My first 10-gallon tank. Ultimately the death of it. And the rebirth. Why did I need to buy a fish tank in the first place? I have a friend who has ridiculous tanks. I'm talking 210 gallons, which I mean still, that like to some people that's like not a lot. Like, shout out Boss Aquatics, probably not listening, but if you are, I bought the 10-gallon tank because my buddy is a hater, so he sells me this tank for $35 or whatever it was. Yeah, I took it home. He gave me the 10-gallon with just a bunch of fake decor and shit that came with it. What a light! He gave me everything I needed to start for $35. May as well, right? I set up this 10-gallon. It looked real nice, kind of thing. It like looked nice for a fake tank, I think. A fish tank to me is more like, it's not just about the fish, you know. It's the ecosystem. It's the fish sustaining the plants, and the plants in return sustaining the fish. Whatever. Anyway, I set up the 10, all fake decor, and I put a beta fish, a male betta. For some reason, I have the world's calmest male betta. Erwin, talked about him in the last video. He is just the chillest little guy. He's always been in community tanks, so I had this male betta. I put him in with 3 Cory cats, 5 neon tetras, 5 or 6 neon tetras, and then eventually I got 3 mollies, and I had all that in a 10-gallon tank. I did not know any better, I promise. I mean, I still don't know any better. I've got 4 hatchets and 1 molly in the 10 still. Anyway, those were the fish I had. Madly overstocked. It's fish tank maintenance day. The shittiest day of your month. Maybe for multiple reasons. It's the shittiest day of my month because I'm an idiot. If there's a chance I can fuck something up, I'm gonna do that. I decide that we need to do a water change, and I changed that water, and I didn't put conditioner back in it. And then I woke up the next morning. All the fish were dead. They were floating. They were just floating. Neon tetras were stuck to the filter inlet. There was just fish everywhere dead. Fucking crazy. It was mass genocide. I think that's a genocide, right? I don't know the fucking terms. I killed all my fish. I didn't realize I did. I thought something had like crazy mysteriously happened. But no, I just killed all my fish. That is the day that I learned whenever you touch any water, prime it. Condition it. Always condition your water. That is why I wanted to move on to real plants and real wood. Because I was like, you know what? All my fish are dead. All of them dead, gone. I may as well, right? I may as well just take this opportunity, take all the dead fish out, put the ones that are surviving in a bucket, and switch the water. Boy, was that a mistake. As me and my buddy are doing this, Austin came over and we're trying to pour this water out because I'm a new fish keeper. I don't have a siphon. I don't have buckets. I just have the tank, and like, I was using cups. So I was like, fuck the cups, let's just pick up the tank and dump it out in the toilet, because that's genius. As we are pouring it out, it slips down my hand, and I just hear a little fucking right on the goddamn glass. It was right on the glass. It hit my toilet, and it didn't sound that bad to me. Like, it just sounded like a little dump, like you know. I was like, dude, it just bumped, it didn't crack. And then I looked down, and we were leaking water. So, panicking, I had to go to that goddamn Petco. Bought the 10 and the 5. I put some real plants in there. I would like to take a minute to talk about real versus fake and my preferences to which. I like the fake decor. It wasn't terrible looking. It like looked a little off to me personally. I just didn't feel like I would see that in nature. And it doesn't have to look that way, but for me personally, I would like to see the fish kind of in somewhat of an environment that they would be in nature, you know? And also, the fake plants and shit doesn't It doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, it doesn't oxygenate the water. It doesn't consume nitrites and nitrates. I may be getting this wrong. I'm still a new fish keeper, so please help me, please. But I understand like the basics. It's just the words that I get mixed up. Nitrite, nitrate. It eats all the poop and ammonia and stuff, and then go watch Jason from Primetime Aquatics if you want to get the science, man, because I'm not him. I'm not a college professor. I just started this a couple months ago, but what I can say is since I've had real plants in all these tanks, I'm not getting no algae. Or if I do, it's very minimal. And in which case I either cut back on how long my lights are on or don't feed as much and it just goes away in a couple days. But yeah, not all of everything is perfect and dandy in the plant world. Let me tell you what. There's some L's to take. There's some fat old L's to take in the world of live plants. But once you get past those hurdles, live plants become great. Just keeping things alive was my biggest thing. I do not have a green thumb. Things die. Plants die. Shit like the water lettuce. It's real easy to, I cannot kill it. I cannot kill the lettuce. Please, someone take all my lettuce. Once you get some easy plants, once you kind of get over some of the not being able to get plants to grow or trying to figure out the right lights or what kind of, temperature do the plants like even, because different plants, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong again, but I'm pretty sure plants like different temperatures too. Do I prefer fake or real plants? I personally prefer real. Again, I haven't kept many different plant species. The ones I have kept have been really successful for me, so yay for that, I guess. But I know one of these days I'm going to buy a plant that I think looks really cool and then I'm going to kill it and then I'm going to be mad discouraged. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching.